on the line with us. Hey, we want to welcome you to another exciting day and another exciting week on the live drive with the Native Guy. On the line with us, who's going to be in from Florida. He's going to give us some great information. He's going to tell us about some wonderful things they're not only doing for the community, but they want to spread the message out so everybody can understand and come learn and come just basically support. Hey, we want to welcome you to another exciting day and another exciting week on the live drive with the Native Guy. On the line with us, who's going to be in from Florida, who's going to give us some great information. He's going to tell us about some wonderful things they're not only doing for the community, but they want to spread the message out so everybody can understand and come learn and come just basically support this wonderful thing that's going on here. Our guest on the line, his name is Lamar Callahan. He's a man of great faith in God. He's asked to be used as a servant to do things he wanted God to do in a way he wanted him to be. So the African Supporting African, it became an official site January 2nd, 2022. Mr. Callahan was a Boy Scout, served in the United States Air Force, and a 30-year professional massage therapist. He's known many good leaders in his life, and he's tried to find strength in the lessons that they have taught him. And most of all, he looked to bring honor to his aunt and uncle that took him in. And he lives there in Tampa, Florida, and he's open to speak with many on their mind. And we're glad that we brought him in today. He's going to speak with us, and we're excited on the Native Broadcast Network. Those of you who listening closely, we're going to get to learn. And Lamar, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, Eli. Thank you for asking.
Oh, that is great. So we're going to talk about this wonderful thing. But before we start talking about the African Supporting Africans website, let's learn a little bit about you.
Well, I was a 30 years as a massage therapist. I served a year and a half in the Air Force, left from an injury. Besides that, and I have great faith in God. I started out. My initial prayer is, dear Father, please bless me to be the person you want me to be, do the things that you want me to be, and to be the person that you want me to be. And through that, I woke up one day, and this is what God asked me to do, is to start this nonprofit, African Supporting Africans Corp. And I'm eternally grateful for this. And through this work, it's a love fest for me. I'm just extremely grateful for this because I try to be a servant of God. I'm not trying to preach or anything, but I'm just eternally happy because I'm trying to do the right thing. And that's what this work is all about. That's what African Supporting Africans is about. We all come from the continent. It's about humanity. It's not I personally am religious. African Supporting Africans is not about a religious group or anything like that. And let me put that out there first. But the thing is that it's about humanity working with humanity. And I would like to invite everybody to come to the website. And I've created a poem. It's called, the link is called Logo Poem. And it explains the logo, and within it talks about the logo, how the logo came to be, and with us all working together, it brings a new light to service. And that's the essence of the logo. But the key thing about ASA is that we're all working together. It's about humanity working together, and that's what we're about. Humanity working together, and the essence is, for me, is us helping the children get the education they need at a rate that the families can afford without breaking the bank.
And that's a wonderful thing to do because, again, we live in a time right now, and depending on the backgrounds of many people who are listening in, whether you're business or educated, not educated, being able to find affordable education, that's something that's really on a lot of folks' mind today. And the things that you do. Now, let's talk about what really got you to come up with the idea and to start this website, to start this. What kind of led to this moment?
Well, it all starts with God. But to get to ASA, the concept is education is very expensive. And when a family is faced with the choice of, or the prospect, my child needs a tutor, well, if a parent is now looking to spend $30 to $300, that prices out a lot of families. But the child still needs a tutor. So what I've done as a nonprofit, I brought the price down to $5 an hour. And this makes it possible so that most families can afford a tutor. And our tutors are actual teachers from the classroom. In fact, we have teachers that have over 30 years experience. We have 10 teachers that have their PhD. On average, all of our teachers have 10 years experience in the classroom. So what you have is actual professional teachers working as tutors. And that's what I'm extremely thrilled about, is a family can get, or a child can receive, professional teachers working as tutors at a rate that most families can afford.
And what kind of tutoring options do they have available? Like what kind of, for the affordable price that you're offering, what kind of options do they have? Is it just limited to certain classes, or do you have multiple offerings with because again, it sounds like you got quite a few teachers, which is a good thing.
Well, I'm extremely glad you asked. We have literally nearly 60 classes.
Wow.
So we do have the basics: English, math, history, science, but included with that, we have several languages: Chinese, Swahili, French, Italian, Urdu. I feel stupid. I'm pronouncing it wrong. Turkish, Urdu, the languages from different parts of the world. We have teachers from different parts of the world, which come from the wide variety of teachers that we have, the different skills. We have sewing, we have yoga, ballet, theater, theology, Afro studies, ancient civilizations. Like I said, there's nearly 60 classes. I can't name them all right off the top of my head.
And we don't want you to name them all. That's got a lot of options for everybody. So with this kind of environment, how is it done? Is it virtually? Do you have in classroom, or how does everything work? Because it sounds like with all these classrooms, there must be a lot of things that you have to get done, or is that just part of the concept?
Oh, it's actually extremely simple. It's a person just goes to the website, clicks the button, says book now, takes you to the link. You click on the class. You go to the classroom, go to the class, click book now, go to the day and the class. You're able to see who the teacher is. You can actually go to look at who the different teachers are, which we have a different link called Teacher Bios, and you can see about the teacher. And you click purchase the class. It's only $5, and you're signed up for the class. It's extremely, extremely simple. I'm not a very technical person, so it had to be simple.
I'm glad. I'm not very technical either. So with that in mind, so how would one start these? Do they all start in different phases? Do they all have to have a certain number of classes, or how does the tutoring, when they sign up for these different classes, how does it work? Do they jump into a certain segment, or do you have to give basic information as to why? Because again, if you're I guess when you're going into math, you kind of, I guess they do need to know what you're struggling with, correct?
Right, and that's the beauty of having professional teachers, is that a teacher a experienced teacher understands where the student is, where they're struggling, whereas a unexperienced teacher, no disrespect, but an experienced teacher can understand from the parent, my child is having an issue here, and an experienced teacher can say, okay, I understand where we are, and let's go forward. And that's how we do it. And now there's several people in a class, it's a group session, but still you're getting an actual professional teacher helping everybody out. Again, it's only $5 and it's for a full hour. So you're still getting the attention that you need.
Those are some great prices, $5 an hour. Because again, like just looking at different rates that you can find, I don't think tutoring just for that is cheap for any of those. I know they have for jobs for tutors, and they get pretty good money an hour. So again, $5 an hour, say some, because I'm fascinated with ballet and everything, because it's over the virtual world and everything like that. They would just be able to watch and learn from cameras, correct?
Yes, you can watch. You can. You have the teachers who also are interacting with the students, though. So it's watching, but you're interacting with the teacher.
Classes and just the different things, the language classes and everything like that. Because again, the pricing, just the level of the teachers, the knowledge that they have, the backgrounds and everything like that. What is the end goal that you're hoping with everybody who signs up and takes these classes? What is the benefit that they're going to get from these classes that you're offering?
The end goal is an educated child who gets the knowledge that they need. The child has an issue in a class. I want them to be able to succeed. And the family, I want the child to succeed in their goals. And here's a rate that makes it possible for them to do this without breaking the family budget. This takes the stress off the family as to what do I do? How do I get the care for my child or myself? Because we do have classes that the parents can use themselves. I have parents who do say, I can take these classes with my child, like the learning classes, the sewing classes, the ballet classes. So this can be a family event, but the initial goal would be, how do I do this for my child? And initially, it is, a parent is faced with, how do I get tutoring for my child when I'm faced with a price tag of $30 to $300?
Yes.
But when they learn that they can still get that same help or better help at $5, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Or hopefully it's a no-brainer. But you have professional teachers helping out the student. And the end goal is that the student is able to get the education that they need at a rate that the family can afford. From there, they're able to excel in their classes without being overpriced. No disrespect to other services, but I'm trying to help families get the education they need without breaking the budget.
And that's kind of an important thing that we need at affordable pricing. So what are some challenges that you have been facing up to this moment? Because again, we know you became official there January 2nd. Here, it hasn't been very long. So what challenges have you faced up to this point?
Our basic challenge simply is not being known. Families don't know that we exist. And I thank God for you, Enoch, in accepting us to be a guest. And I literally consider you a godsend. And for those people that hear your show, see your show, and will share your show with other people and let other people know about us, that's a godsend. because people need to know that we exist. And with other people knowing about us, then we can be able to help students and more students and more students. And with that, the word can get around worldwide, because that's our goal, is to be able to help students worldwide.
And that's important because, again, you have many teachers on there. It looks like their backgrounds comes from very, very diverse communities, which is the way to reach others too, to help them overseas and over internationally, is to have diversity, because that's important. And some of the things I wanted to ask about too, since we're talking about the unification and how you want to build this and expand, let's talk about the poem, the logo. What are the different points of the poem to help drive home really what your the African Supporting African Corps.org is about?
Well, I think the first line is the key. I'm trying to think of it by heart right now. The first line is most important, and that is that African Supporting Africans is that we all come from the continent, and that's a matter of humanity, that we all are one family. And that's the main graphic on our homepage, is a multicultural family, because that's what we all are. And I hope people will understand that and not let the name of the organization hold them back. But we all are one family. We're all humans, we're humanity. And with us all coming together, like you'll see with our teachers, we're all humanity. And that's bringing a new light to service. And that's what I'm looking to do, is with our teachers from all over the world, all walks of life, we are helping all our students from all over the world with a new light to service.
And I wanted to share that poem because here it is. It says the African continent, birthplace of humanity, the Ankh, symbol of life, the colors, shade of humanity, the dove, human spirit, the fingers, humanity, the glow, bringing a new light to service, the hand supporting humanity, the olive branch, peace, the red rose, love, the red tear, slavery, the white rose, purity. So if you haven't seen, again, we would direct you to the asa/core.org and look at the poem, and you can see, because it's got some powerful pictures and the symbolism to this poem. So what was the idea to have this incorporated as part of your message here with the corporation as well? It's very beautiful to read.
Thank you. Well, the logo itself is divine. It was God sent. Tawana Brown, I believe that was the artist that did it for us. It took a long time to find a very talented artist to do it for us. Literally, it took a long time to find her. She's extremely talented, as you can see, and I thank God for her. I had the concept in my head, what I wanted, and she was able to bring that out. The poem, it took me a while to do it. I knew what I was thinking, and thanks to our board, helped me to put on words what I was thinking. But that was the key thing, is to express in writing what I had in my heart, to let people know what I was thinking, what I had in my heart, to show what the message was. And that's what the poem is.
That's beautiful, because it takes a big heart to be able to want to reach out, to help others, to especially educate and to continue growing, because that's what you're doing, is helping others to grow. Education is about growth, helping others and those who are struggling, especially needing that extra support. It's ways like this at an affordable prices that if you have the opportunity to take these classes, again, what are some of the benefits that those will get? Let's remind folks who might not have heard that the first time of the teachers that you have, the backgrounds that they have, the experience. Because that's kind of an important thing that this African supporting African core is more than just tutoring and everything. You're going to get the basics of a great support system to help you grow. Is that correct?
Oh, yes. The teachers are, sorry, phone call.
I thought we got zinged.
The teachers are the backbone of our system. Without them and without God, we have nothing. But the teachers are experienced professionals. Again, on average, 10 years of classroom experience. Some teachers have been teaching over 30 years. We have 10 teachers that have their PhD. We have classes for those that haven't graduated from high school. We have Dr. V, who does our GED classes. So we have classes from kindergarten to high school. We have classes for those that are looking to graduate from college or from high school going to college. We have a whole host of classes for those students that are looking to go to the next level. And we have talented teachers to help them get there. And I'm just extremely grateful for our teachers, because without them, we can't help the students. And that's what the teachers and myself are looking to do, is to help the students at a rate that the families can afford.
And that's what we're looking for, is to help find ways that people can find valuable ways to get education. And this is a fantastic model that you have to try. What are other ways that perusing your website and everything? What are some other things? Let's talk about your website a little bit. The African Supporting Africans Core. This is on the www.asa/corp.org. And so what are some things that when folks peruse your website, let them know what they might see, especially going through some of the mission and the bios? What are some important things that they can kind of understand about what you want them to learn about your website and everything? Because it looks like you offer more than just education as well.
Well, we do have a shop, and the shop does go to help finance our operations. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so we do accept donations, and all donations are tax deductible, be it if you donate as little as $5 or $10 or as much as $1 million. Hint, hint, hint. But
same way here. Hint, hint.
But we accept all donations, and we thank God for all those donations. But again, I personally am spiritual, not the organization. So I know I keep repeating God. I just happen to be very, very religious. But
with the different things about Africans supporting Africans, let's talk about some of the different classes that you have. Just for
okay.
I'm looking at just right here, just in the age, you got accounting. You got Afro studies. You got ancient civilizations. Now, those cost hundreds of dollars, right?
Well, not with us, they don't.
Let's tell them about these wonderful things, especially you got to go to Africans. That's www.asa/corp or -corp.org and look at their classes. And let's learn a little bit about these. They're not $100. You're kidding me.
No, honestly, they're only $5 a class. With those two classes, I know off the top of my head, I can't remember who teaches the accounting class. I do want to say that, and I know she's going to hate me, that is also a doctor. But as far as the Afro Studies, that's Dr. Watts. He's a PhD. You can see his bio in Teacher Bios, as well as Ancient Civilizations. That's Dr. Lester, of course, another doctor. His bio, and that's one of the beautiful things about, the teacher bios. The teacher bios is there so that the parents can see who are the teachers that are teaching the classes. And you'll see that when you're looking at the classes that you're looking to take, you'll see the name of the instructor. And from that, you can look from there, you'll see the name of the teacher, and then you can go to the teacher bios and read about that teacher in the teacher's own words.
Yeah, I see that on one of them. I clicked on one of them, and they have a degree in economics, master's degree in business administration and education from these different. So again, they all have great bio, and they're sure. I mean, I'm looking at some of these classes, Lamar, and my goodness, they can take business classes, chemistry classes. You got computer science, college essay writings. You have drama. You have ELA state prep, test prep, embroidery, English. I mean, you offer all of these. Come on, they can't all be $5. Is that? Am I seeing that right?
Yes. So the classes are $5 per hour for the classes for all of them.
And that is phenomenal, because again, I'm looking at math. You have calculus, physics. I might just take physics class because I want to learn.
Yes, our physics class is taught by a professor from Kenya.
Oh, you got poetry, public speaking. Oh, I might have to take that class.
You're doing fantastic, Enoch. You're doing fantastic.
No, but I'm again, look at all that. You have an opportunity. Let's give everybody your website, Lamar.
It is asa-corp.org.
And what are the fabulous things that they should kind of focus in when they get to, besides looking around at all the tabs and going through everything? They take a look at how many classes they offer for just the price.
Yes, sir.
And then the poem and everything, that's kind of the mission and everything that holds everything together, because your mission is African supported. You're a 501c3 nonprofit. You're empowering communities, and that's important. We want to empower communities to thrive and become a strong family.
Yes.
And those are some great things and that mission. So how can we, besides the Native Broadcast Network and those who listen in, how can they really help and support, besides not only helping and taking classes, but also how can they support and just share these wonderful things that you're doing here for your community?
Well, I think the easiest thing to do is to let people know that we exist, to share the message that there is help for families. If you know a family that has a child, and let them know that there is an organization that's there that does tutoring for $5. You can go online, do a search for Africans Supporting Africans Corp, and we are there. We do tutoring for $5 for all students. It's not just Black people. This is for humanity. For all students for $5 an hour.
$5 an hour. And they're not just somebody who's considered. These are actual teachers and ones who have been in this field, is what we've learned throughout this conversation. And the reason why I say that, Lamar, is I hate to tell you, we're running out of time. And we can go on and on. And I just want to thank you for being able to come on and join our network, and for allowing us to take time to learn more about you. And before we let you go, and I know you got a lot of things that you got to get going, getting it organized, and keeping the school going. Again, let's let people know how they can help out if they want to donate, or if they want to go. What are the best ways that they can come and support you? and your organization?
The easiest thing is to come to the website, which is ASA-CORP, as in Paul, .org. You can also call us at 813-743-3273. Our email address is forthe@asa-corp.org. And you can look on our website. We have a sponsors page. We take all major credit cards. We accept checks, no cash, but we do accept crypto and PayPal and Cash App.
We want everybody to go out and support Lamar and your organization there. Again, we appreciate you coming on, and I thank you for the opportunity. And we'll have to have you back on and visit some more and get updates about what's going on. And if you didn't hear, it's $5 for some great classes that you can take. That's the biggest thing that overwhelms me. And you have to go, and we have to make sure we're getting people to understand this great opportunity that's out there. So, Lamar, are there any final words that you want to share with our audience?
Enoch, I just want to say thank you. Come on out to Florida. The weather's great. The beaches are nice.
Well, we thank you, Lamar, and we appreciate you for coming on. And we want everybody to go check out the ASA-CORP.org, the ASA-core.org. That's a great website. It's the Africans Supporting Africans. There's great classes. They have well over 60 classes that you can go and learn and get some tutoring experience for great prices that you need to go see and check out. We thank our guest, Mr. Lamar Callahan, calling us in from the great state of the Sunshine State of Florida. We thank you for joining us here on the live drive with the Native Guy. Mr. Callahan, you have a wonderful day, and thank you for everything you do.
Thank you, Enoch. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. You have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ooh, we thank you for joining us on the live drive with the Native Guy. That is me, your host, the Native Guy. Hey, we're going to come on camera for a minute. No, we're not going to come on camera there. We're going to come on camera over here. Hey, camera one, what's up, people? This is the Native Guy. Hey, we are live on the air with you today. We're trying to figure out what we're doing, how we're doing, but we want you to come with us and join us on this day of the Powwow Trail. Boy, howdy, it's been a good one. It's been a great one. Hey, that was Lamar Callahan. You might have seen him before or not. Hey, I'm just kidding. But you can go and check out his information there at African Supporting Africans Core. There's the logo that he was talking about. Go check out the different things that they got going on the website. That's always one of those things that we appreciate our guests who come in. We are enjoying what they do. We appreciate what they do, how they are giving us some more information that we can bring to you. Hey, we always want you as well to always come join us at the Native Broadcast Network, because what we got going on here, you can always go and hit those links like it says up there. You can hit our affiliate links on our website page. You can even go hit our Anchor page there at the Anchor FM, and you can get Res Talk with the Res Guy. You know, that's what we got going on. Go and hit our support page. We would love to have your support. $1, 99 cents, $5. That helps us keep going. That helps us continue doing what we need. Just come on over here to the Res Talk, and you'll learn some more about this. That's outside of Chickasha, Oklahoma, where that was taken, that picture. So that's a pretty cool thing. But anyways, we want you to come and join us some more as we continue moving on the live drive with the Native Guy. We've got all kind of things going on. We've got all kind of different topics we want to talk about and interact with and get you going. But, you know, we're going to play this one here in a minute. This is going to be one of these interviews that we had, and we're going to keep his website up for you to see. This interview is coming up, is going to be with a guy. His name was Pete Price. He was a great guest. He was on our show not too long ago. on the live drive with the native guy. And you know what? He had some great information about this great music that he has out that he's playing. But, you know, if you're watching us live, because we are streaming simultaneously on the Native Broadcast Network, radio.net, you can find us streaming there. If you can't be watching, just go and listen to us. That'd be a great thing for you to do. Hey, we appreciate you just listening. Go and hit our affiliate links over there at the Native Broadcast Network, radio.net. There you can get some great affiliate markets that we have that we're glad to help and push the products that they have, and just go hit their links and support them. You know, just like the 1-800-Florals, our premier site that you can recommend with confidence. They offer hundreds of beautiful floral, plant, and gift basket products that are sure to please with same-day and next-day professional florist delivery. So at Valentine's Day, you want to go and hit 1-800-Florals. But we're going to go and try to find this one. This one was a great one. This is with artist Pete Price. You should enjoy this one. We're going to let this run for a little while, and if we can find it, you know, it's one of those things that we have all kind of things going on in our system here. But this is the one we want to do. So you guys enjoy this. We'll be right back.
And I love rock. Stack those records up and play them. You can hear us loud up and down the block, 'cause we love soul and we love rock. In the 60s it was 45 when the last Liverpool arrived. Then the beat, then the drive, with that record over, play the B-side. Great music from the Motown, yeah, the Temps and Tops, lay it down. My friends and I would cruise around with the radio up and the windows down. Yeah, I love soul and I love rock. We stack 'em up and play 'em. You can hear us loud up and down the block, 'cause we love soul and we love the rock. Yeah, that decade brought straight unrest, but music helped build our consciousness. Dylan, Marvin Gaye, John Lennon and more made us question the status quo. All the turmoil, all the strife swept us up on a rising tide. Seasons came and seasons changed, but one thing still remains the same. Yeah, I love soul and I love rock. We stack 'em up and play 'em. You can hear us loud up and down the block, 'cause we love soul and we love rock. Yeah. Turner, Elvis, and many more, they built the sound on the blues of old. They pushed the limits, and soon they found those pioneers and made a whole new sound. Our fathers on the band retreat, Chuck Berry said, and I agree. The blues had a baby, it was rock and roll. Straight line from blues to rock and soul. Soul and I love rock. We stack 'em up and play 'em. You can hear us loud up and down the block, 'cause we love soul and we love. I love soul and I love rock. Turn it up to 11. When they punch my ticket, I hope I'll go straight on up to rock and roll heaven.
Ooh, that was the sound and upbeat music of I Love Soul and I Love Rock. That's the sound of a great guest we're going to have on here in a minute. We're going to give you a little bit of information about him. He's got a new album out. It's called Department of the Interior. Our guest today is Pete Price. If Dayton, Ohio singer-songwriter Pete Price's new album, The Department of the Interior, could be compared to one of the most established artists, it could be Jackson Browne's The Pretender, as they are a great band of rockers, ballads, and introspective songs on both albums. And as the title Department of the Interior suggests, ideas for many of the songs came through introspection and the balances between the physical, spiritual, and emotional worlds in life. It's a limited attempt to understand reality and our roles in it. Price has been the lead guitarist in the Fries band for the past 30 years. Born in Missouri and raised in Dayton, Price grew up under the influence of thoughtful, introspective artists such as Neil Young, Simon and Garfunkel, and James Taylor. The Beatles and the British invasion also influenced Price's formative years, and as a teen he began writing and performing his own songs first at church and local Dayton bars, and later at open stages and clubs in Denver, Colorado. He then returned to Dayton in the late 80s, started performing at Canal Street Tavern, W.O. Wright's, eventually joining the Fries Band in early 1992. The Fries Band is a popular Dayton group that has opened for numerous national acts, including the Guess Who, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Martina McBride, Foghat, Steve Morse, Dick Strex, Mick Fleetwood and the Zoo, Kansas, and many more since their founding over 30 years ago. During the COVID lockdown, it left Price with no way to perform but a lot of time to be still and to examine his thoughts and feelings. New songs, new ideas, they naturally started flowing in early 2020 with the encouragement of fellow musician and neighbor Nick Kazernis. Price began working on the Department of the Interior, co-writing the song Before I Go with James Mills, a New York City-based songwriter. Mills recorded his version of the song and included it on his album releases in 2020. Price began recording his 12-song album in Nashville early in 2020, beginning with the song One More Time at Direct Image Studios with Ken Royster as sound engineer. The Nashville studio musicians Price used have recorded many hit records with top artists such as Taylor Swift, Kenny Chesney, Luke Combs, and other well-known musicians. He completed his Nashville session work in September of this year. Price also recorded 4 songs for his album here in Dayton over the course of this summer with Gary King at Dayton Sound Studios, with the help of many of his musician friends who play in the Fries Band and in other local area bands. The result is the Department of the Interior, an album that explores spirituality, living, loving loss, and even has a 21st century political protest song named Common Ground, in for good measure. Many of the Dayton-based musicians on Department of the Interior performed in the Price Brothers, the band which will perform to support the album's release. The band includes Casey Davis on lead guitar, Steve Phelps on drums and vocals, Matt Schlope on bass and vocals, Jeff Tudd on keyboards and vocals, and Price on guitar and vocals. The CD release party was held on the evening of March 12th at the Yellow Cab Tavern. He plans to release a live album, which was recorded at the Yellow Cab Tavern, release shown in early 2023. He'll also begin working on his second album mid to mid 2023. The Department of Interior is now available online at peteprice1.bandcamp.com. For more information, you can contact Price at lukepierre@yahoo.com or by phone at 937-603-4753. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get confused on what I'm reading. But we want to enjoy this great interview. Here we are, Pete Price.
Hey, we hope you've been enjoying that great bio. We've got another great guest that's going to join us today on Live Drive with the Native Guy. That's me, your host, the Native Guy. Our guest on the line is Pete Price, and we thank Pete for calling in and giving us taking time from his busy schedule. How you doing today, Pete?
I'm doing fine, Enoch.
Hey,
good to talk with you.
Hey, that's great. So where are you calling in from today? Let's let our listeners know.
I'm calling in from Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. So how's the things been in Dayton? Is it like everybody else? Are you guys like we are here in the Midwest or actually in the Southwest Plains? We got cold days, and then the next day it's like 100 degrees, and then the next day it's... Does that happen to you guys in Ohio, Pete?
Oh, yeah, that's a Midwest thing, too. And we're coming to you from Shawnee Country up here.
Shawnee Country, that's awesome. And down where we are in Lawton, Oklahoma, if you guys aren't familiar, those listening for the first time, we are actually in the home country of what they call the Kiowa, Comanche, and the Apache Reservation here in southwest Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma. But, we want to learn a lot about you, Pete. We've been listening to your music that we've heard. Matter of fact, we've got some great questions that we want to ask about some of these songs that we've heard, but we really want to learn about who you are, Pete, and your background. And some of the things we want to learn is, Pete, you've probably been asked this a lot on a lot of interviews you've done. What really got you into music? What got you started? Let's start there.
Okay. My dad was an Episcopal minister, and I was a pretty rambunctious kid. So he was trying to figure out ways that he could keep me off the street. So he got me involved in choir, and I started singing with the choir, and I guess the choir master thought I had a pretty good voice. So I started getting solos as a very young man, and still was singing soprano at that point. So I got a little bit of attention from the parishioners for some of my solos, and then I moved on from there and began singing in a band in junior high. And I found out real quick that I wasn't the right guy to front a band. I wasn't playing any kind of an instrument at that point. So it takes a big personality to front a band, and I didn't have that. I was more laid back, and so anyway. Decided that I'd better learn an instrument, and picked up the guitar and started learning how to play, and worked with learning Bob Dylan songs, and James Taylor and Dan Fogelberg and Neil Young, and all those good artists, all those singer-songwriters, and moved out to Denver when I was in my late teens, early 20s, played in a band out there. And then moved back to Dayton, Ohio in the early 80s, and got involved in a band that I've been playing in for over 30 years, the Fries Band.
Wow.
And then when COVID hit, all our gigs got canceled. So I needed an outlet for, my music and creativity. So I kind of went back into songwriting and recording, and started writing the songs that became Department of the Interior, my new album.
Awesome. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the Department of Interior, because again, it sounds like you had a lot of inspirations growing up, Pete. And so with those inspirations, like you mentioned, Bob Dylan and such, Neil Young and those singers, so were those some of the ones that kind of drew you into the music industry? Besides singing in the church, is that real? That probably got you in experience in it. But what is it that really took you into that? Was it the crowds, or what would you say that drew you into the music industry that got you where you are today?
I think everybody's looking for a way to express themselves. They're looking for an art that they are particularly good at or that they particularly like. And I was a person that always liked poetry, and I liked music, and so I kind of blended those two together, and I saw how other singers and songwriters were writing songs that meant something. And for me, the lyrics are super important. I always want my songs to tell the listener something, and maybe they already know it, but there's a lot of people out there that maybe they just need a reminder of something really important about how they can live a better life. So that's kind of my approach to my music.
Wow, I like that, because the creativity part, so that goes kind of segues into that last question of what does influence your creativity? Because again, I imagine COVID-19, that just having everybody, the world stop, we all had to find creative ways. How did your creativity, what were some ways that who helps create your, influences your creative style? We'll ask it that way.
Well, I've always been a songwriter, but I've always had 1,000 things to distract me from that. I had to earn a living. That I ran a business for over 30 years. And fortunately, I wound up being able to sell my business back in 2018. And so I had a lot of things going on, and of course, I was a working musician too. So when we're performing, I have to stay up on all my guitar parts and all my leads and all the vocals that I sing and stuff like that. So that requires time too. And when COVID hit, I had all this spare time, and so I just figured I was going to use that as productively as possible. And then the result was the Department of the Interior.
And so the process of it, let's tell the listeners just what's an average day like in your creative process to get this, because I imagine there's a lot of work that we don't see that goes into what you do. What would you say an average day of just creating or trying to produce or even get a song out just to get it together? What's an average day like for you on that?
I think for me, I'm closest to my consciousness in the morning. Like right when I get up, I'll make some coffee, maybe take a quick look at the news, and then I'll sit down with my guitar and I'll just start playing. And a lot of times there'll be like a little thread that I just pick up, and I'll pull out my cell phone, I'll record it down. And sometimes it turns out to be a whole song. I'll write a whole song like right on the spot. And then that sort of is the music side. And usually I write the music first, and then the lyrics come after that. But the other thing that I do in the morning is I try to do some mindfulness exercises, some meditation types of things. I'm not, a Buddhist or anything like that, but I do try to sort of monitor the thoughts that pass through my mind, and kind of be aware of what I'm thinking about. And usually I'll do some stretches, and when I'm doing those stretches, I'm trying to just watch those thoughts that come through my mind, and very often I'll be thinking about the music that I've just written, and lyrics start coming. So it's kind of a magical process, really. And then finally, when you're sort of through the inspiration, then the real work starts, and you have to take what has sort of come from that inspiration and make it into something.
That's pretty neat. So again, I like that, because again, you're closest to your conscience in the morning, is what you said, and then you try to monitor your thoughts, and so it sounds like this nice creative process, like an artist. They're pretty creative. Well, musicians, they're artists. They are artists. So when you're doing this, how does that play into your songwriting process? Some of these meditations and closest to your thinking. So how does that play into your songwriting process?
Well, usually the initial ideas for both the music and the lyrics come from those early inspirations. And then, my process is that I'll sit down, I'll take those threads or those ideas, and I'll try to weave it into a whole garment. I'll take those, I'll sort of put those into ideas for verses and for choruses, and then if I need a bridge or something like that, the different components of a song, I'll go ahead and start writing those things out so that I've got something that I can look at. And then I'll start looking at, okay, here's what that thought means to me. How can I extend that thought and sort of create some rhymes out of that, so that I can have sort of a coherent thought, like a whole verse that is like a coherent thought, or a whole chorus that's a coherent thought. So that's kind of my process. And then, when I'm getting ready to start my second album, And when I get to the point where I have a whole bunch of songs, then I have to sit down and evaluate which songs are that I'm really gonna concentrate on, and they're gonna become a part of that next piece of work that I'm gonna put out.
Definitely. It sounds like there's a deep process. And I was listening because, again, I while I was trying to learn a little bit more about you, and it sounds like you do. I did learn that you do have another album that you're coming out, and there's about 18 songs that you've got that you're written, and shrinking it down to 11, 12 songs that you want. How hard of a process is that to you, especially with all the songs you're making? To get the ones that you want, is it hard to pick and choose what songs, and what's your favorite part of what you do right now?
Well, I really like the creative part. If I could just sit in my kitchen with my guitar and noodle around and you know, have new songs bubble up in my head, that would be super fun for me. And just sit there and drink coffee and kind of daydream and you know, just be creative. That's the most fun. But then you got to get in the recording studio, and then the pressure is on. You know, you have to play it perfect, and you have to sing it perfect, and so that's a little bit less fun. But when you're done, it's quite rewarding.
And it sounds like it's rewarding because, again, I've been listening to this, and I was wondering, because I was listening to different episodes where you've been on and everything. Let's talk about what your style is, because, again, they say you're Americana, but actually there's more to it. What would you say your style or genre would be? It's more than just one style, from what I'm listening to.
Yeah, you're right. Americana is sort of the overarching catch-all style that I've been told that I should use, but I'm rock, I'm blues, a little bit jazz, some country. You know, I really write what I feel at any given moment, and some songs come out and they're a little jazzy, and some are blues, you know, straight blues, and a lot are kind of rock. So in country, you know, works its way into. I've always been a big Southern rock. I've loved Southern rock for a long time. Allman Brothers and Leonard Skinner and Marshall Tucker. You know, all those great bands from the 70s and 80s. And I love to play guitar that way. Duane Allman was a huge influence on me. So I love that kind of sort of blend between rock and country with a little bit of jazz thrown in there, the way the Allman Brothers used to do it.
And your music, like I say, there's so much. I'm trying to figure out which one. I'm not sure. I think it might be Common Ground. It's got a great little tune. I was thinking about maybe Neil Young or possibly those sounds in Common. Let's talk about Common Ground, because that's a unique song. What was the inspiration and title? What inspired this song, Common Ground?
I started writing that song in 2019, and I noticed that the 50th anniversary of Kent State, the Kent State Massacre, was coming up. And since I live in Ohio and Kent State is up north of us, it had a big impact on me and a lot of people around me. So I wanted to write something that sort of paid homage to Kent State and the people that died there, were injured there too. And I started thinking about the political situation, the environment back then, and how polarized and divided the country was at that point, and how, as time moved past Kent State, there was some healing, and the country came back together, because I think we got through Watergate and Nixon resigning and stuff, and it seemed like people came together for a while, and they started listening to one another, and we started getting some things done, and we had a couple of decades where things were pretty prosperous, and there wasn't a whole lot of political discord. So I started thinking about that, and really, I think the current days that we're living in now, I'm not sure how much more divided we could be as a country.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and so it made me start thinking about the theme for the song, and I basically what I'm trying to ask people to think about is how they can hold on to their beliefs, but they can also listen to people that think differently from what they think, and try to find some common ground, where they can agree, so that we can move forward, both individually, but also as a country. And the country just really needs that kind of dialogue right now in order to move forward.
I agree. That's such a powerful statement. And I was researching and kind of doing a little bit on your website and trying to learn a little bit more, because I like that song, Common Ground. Matter of fact, that's why I talked about it. And it just, again, the bio, and it's a political or a little statement on there. But again, the words, the statement, just like you just said, these are powerful things. We all want, for me, the common ground is music for us. Because me and you, we're different. We're different parts of the world right now. We're talking to this, but our common ground is we both have this love. I love listening to music and being able to have MTS management and be able to interview artists such as you, to be able to learn about this music. And again, this is the great opportunity that I like, because for me, we'll call this too when we get this out. This is going to be common ground, because that's what we want to talk about, is this common ground that we have. And music is, to me, that's our bond. Music, it doesn't matter however it moves you. I was moved by most of your music. Diamonds in the Sky is a pretty interesting one. The Crossing, Before I Go. There's other music. So, and let's talk about this Department of Interior. What was the inspiration to go with that title and to go with the tracks that you have on this? Let's go a little bit more into that.
I called it Department of the Interior because I've always been fascinated by the inner life that everybody has. Everybody can more or less create their own reality just by the thoughts that they hold in their minds, and how they react to situations. It has taken me a long time to learn how to find true happiness, and I can stay in my home and I can be completely happy. I don't need to go on a vacation. I don't need to have somebody pay attention to me. I just don't need any of those things. I certainly need a roof over my head and the basic necessities, but the happiness that I create is really in my mind, and everything flows from that. How I interact with other people, and the things that I choose to do, and the things that I choose not to do, are all based on my own self-interest. And that sounds perhaps a little bit selfish, but if you can't be a happy person, you really don't bring anything to a relationship with somebody else. So, I mean, you have that basic responsibility to be a happy together person, and then you can share that with the world.
And I think that's what you've done with the Department of Interior. That's out now, correct?
Yes.
Right. And so we've been visiting with Pete Price. He's got a new CD, or you can get this copy at PetePriceMusic.com. It's called The Department of Interior. Now, how many songs are on this album, Pete?
There are 12.
12 songs. And what type of songs that will the listeners hear when they get to hear this great music? What types of different styles of music that you have are subjects? I read a few off, but what are some of your favorites that you have, just that people should go and listen to? I mean, they should listen to all of it, but what are some of your favorites that you can help others, that we can kind of point others to as well?
We've talked about a couple, Diamonds in the Sky, and Common Ground. I like those songs very much. I also like The Crossing, which you mentioned. And Old Movies and You is really one of my favorites. It's a song about loss. And the song, it could be any kind of, loss of any kind of relationship. But when I conceived writing the song, the image that I had in my mind was a widower who had just lost his wife, and how he just was so devastated that he felt like he couldn't go on without her, and how he was full of regret, thinking that he hadn't done everything that she would have liked to have done with him when she was alive. And so he, the kind of like the hook in the song is, I would give away my world for just another chance. I'd watch old movies. I would learn to dance, because he didn't like watching old movies and he didn't like dancing. So he would do that again if he had a chance to spend some more time with his wife.
Wow. That's so creative. Again, the creativity. And that's why I sit there and listening to this music. It's great music. And Pete, let's get people to find out where they can listen to you, where they can download your music, and where they can even come and visit with you. Let's give them some information where they can find you.
Okay. Well, you had mentioned my website. That's www.petepricemusic.com. And if your listeners just remember Pete Price Music, they'll probably be able to find me just about anywhere. But my website has links to my YouTube channel and also my Bandcamp page. And Bandcamp is where your listeners can download my music. I also have a live album of those same songs from the Department of the Interior that we recorded when we did our CD release show.
Nice.
So that's on there too, and there are some killer versions of those songs.
I was actually going to say that if you go to the YouTube, where's that YouTube channel? Because you can actually see, and I love you here. I was watching Common Ground. Oh man, just to hear it live, that was so awesome.
Yeah, it was. That was a great night, and I pretty much stacked the deck as far as guest musicians. There are just some tremendous performances from that night, so it couldn't have turned out better.
I couldn't disagree with that, because again, what I was watching, what I was seeing. Now, Pete, are you a solo artist, or are you always solo, or do you work with a group? You had mentioned that earlier. Let's let fans know too about your group, so they can also find out and support you all the way around.
Well, that sounds great. Well, if you're ever in Dayton, Ohio, I play in a band called the Fries Band, Fries, and we're more like a festival, community concert series kind of band. We play mostly in the spring, summer, and fall when the weather's real nice and we can play outside to larger audiences, rather than, I think we're all just well past the bar band stage.
There you go.
We paid our dues with that, and now we've moved on. But I also play in a group called the Fairview Stringers with it's a duo, and so I play with another musician, and we do more like the kind of wine bar types of things. We're actually playing a week from today at the local Kroger grocery store. They have like a wonderful wine bar right in the middle of the grocery store. So, yeah. And then I also play in the Price Brothers, which is the band that your listeners can see on YouTube when they, if they decide that they would like to check out my YouTube page or channel, I guess you call it.
And they should be, because again, like I say, when I seen that and the links that you have, go check out PetePriceMusic.com, everyone. He's got some great music, but you'll also get to see the live shows of some of the music, and it's the CD is great, but live is great too because you get that different feel in the atmosphere. That's what I was feeling was the atmosphere of the live
Yeah.
people. So, Pete, do you have anything that's coming up late locally or anywhere that you go traveling anywhere outside of Ohio, or do you do shows that people can come and request you and get you? Because we'd love to see and have others do that if they're able to get a hold of you and bring you to their locations.
Sure. Well, if you get up here to Shawnee Country, I'll be playing around here all summer. I don't have I don't have a plan to go on tour with to support the album at this point. But I mean, who knows what could happen in the future? And certainly I would entertain a trip to Oklahoma to entertain you folks down there.
Oh, we'd love to have you down. I think the folks would love it. I mean, if you've never been to Oklahoma, we're pretty laid back down here. We get a little bad rap once in a while, but we're pretty laid back.
Yeah.
Of all kinds.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma is one of the states that I haven't been to.
Oh, wow. So we're going to have to talk. I'm going to have to talk with some of my friends at these different tribal areas because they got a different tribe members and everything. They like the blues they play, and that's why for me this was a great opportunity to have them reach out to another great musician who plays this music. And boy, howdy, Pete! Again, I've appreciated this opportunity to visit with you. Before we let you go and let you get on with your busy day, because I know you got things that you want to get done, let's give them everybody your web links and where they can find you.
Okay. Well, like I said before, if you just remember Pete Price Music, you can get to my website. That's www.petepricemusic.com. And let's see, that'll take you, like the links are there for my YouTube channel and also to all my social media, my Facebook page, my Instagram page. And, if you get to the website, you can get on my mailing list, and then I can let you know what's going on for, upcoming shows. And, you can always check back to the website to see, I've just been getting some great reviews on this album. I'm just amazed that everybody likes it so much.
Oh, it's a great album, and I'm glad that they are. And again, if they got to hear some great music, they got Taste of Freedom. That's a good one. Common Ground. I Love Soul and I Love Rock. That one I think is a really good one. There's so many more. So that whole album is great.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much.
Well, we appreciate you, Pete, and we hopefully maybe we can keep you coming on, keep us informed sometimes. We'd love to have you come back on our station and just update us with it and let us know, because again, we love to play music. We love music of all genres. And again, when I first heard your music, I started it with MTS Management Group. I appreciate the things that Michael does there, MTS Management, because that's how I come across your music. He kind of sent this over, and I started playing, and it's like, I got to talk to this guy. We got to visit with Pete, and we got to learn more about this music. And we have had such a great time, Pete, that, again, it's just been a pleasure, and hopefully we can see you somewhere here down on the Powwow Trail here in Oklahoma, dancing your style and playing that great music. Is there any final words you'd like to share with the audience?
I just want to thank you and your listeners, Enoch, and hopefully at some point our paths will cross.
I do. I hope the same thing. And I appreciate you, Pete, for taking time and joining us on Live with the Native Guy, your live drive with the Native Guy. I'm your host, the Native Guy, and we've been visiting with Pete Price. We thank you, Pete, for all you do, and keep continuing making that great music, and we want to see you somewhere on the Powwow Trail.
Thank you, Enoch.
Ooh, what a great time that was with Pete. We're going to continue on this road and play this song, Common Ground, that Pete talked about. This is from his new album that you can find at peteprice.bandcamp.com. It's on his new album, Department of the Interior. This is Pete Price's Common Ground. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Live Drive with the Native Guy. We chaw.
that common ground where our forefathers died. Will we join and fight, or will we argue day and night? It's up to us to decide. Let's cross that great divide. When we fight about the words, we forget the tune. Time is coming and it may be soon. We won't have a say. I respect your point of view, as long as you could see mine too. We need to find a way. Makes me believe there's no good pick. That's what I have to say. The function is seen to keep us apart, with issues to inflame our hearts. We need a better way, 'cause the truth is found there upon that common ground where our forefathers died. Will we join and fight, or will we argue day and night? It's up to us to decide, 'cause we can't run and hide. Over 50 years ago today, 4 young lives were swept away, and 9 more were shot down.
Hey, that was the sound.
We've been listening to the sounds of Pete Price. That was Common Ground. We hope you've been enjoying this live drive with the Native Guy episode exclusive with Pete Price. You can find his music streaming at his website at petepricemusic.com. There you can find his music, his shows, his store. You can even put your email in for joining an email list on the latest news. That is petepricemusic.com. Go find his music. Go support his website. We thank you for listening to Live with the Drive with the Native Guy. We cha dance your style on the Powwow Trail. Have a good one.
Hey, ready to start eating healthier? Meet Kachava. Kachava is the
Oh, Oh, 喂呀那呀那哟，喂呀那哦呀那那哟，哦哦啊no no we，哦哦啊那哦啊那呀那喂地哟喂，喂呀那呀那哟，喂呀那哦呀那那哟，哦哦啊no no we，哦哦啊no no we，哦哦啊no no we。Oh, oh, I know it no way. Oh, oh, I know it no way. Way da da ya ne do. Way da da oh ya na ne do. Oh, oh, I know it no way. Oh, oh, I know. Oh, I know it no way. Oh,
Ooh, that was some Delbert Black Horse. You're listening to the Live Drive with the Native Guy. I am your host, the Native Guy. Wait, how y'all doing out there today? Hey, there I am. I'm going to bring myself up on here. Hey, how are you today? The green screen's kind of there. The green screen's kind of not. I can see it right back here. Right behind me, we got some things going on. But hey, what's up? We're on Live Drive with the Native Guy. We've been listening to some Native American church. We're going to continue down that road, possibly. We're doing all kind of things today. We don't know what we're doing, but we're just doing it just because we can. And we're going to go find you some more Native American church music here on the Live Drive with the Native Guy. That's me. I'm your host. Go to our Native Broadcast Network radio.net. That's Native Broadcast Network radio.net. Hit those affiliate links. Help us out. Go find those things going on. We hope you guys are surviving some of this stuff that's going around. The Native Guy sounds like he's got a cold. He probably does. But that's what happens when you got a cold. It happens. It happens. It happens. Hey, we are just chilling out, just minding our business. We're going to go find you some more music here on the Native Live Drive with the Native Guy. We hope you're doing all right wherever you are in the world. We hope it's nice and warm. If it's not, go warm up. Go drink some coffee. Go have some toy. Oh, toy is good. We've been drinking some coffee all morning long. We're a little bit wired. Now we got to the Pepsi. Now we're drinking Pepsi, so we're going to be all wired for a couple hours. We're going to go play some more music so we can get off of here and go and do our own thing. Yep, we're still on camera. We're just chilling out here, enjoying ourselves on the Live Drive with the Native Guy. You know, we're going to go off camera there for a little bit, so we can go find what we're doing here. We're just kind of go looking for some good music for you. Here we're going to go some more. Whoa, here we go. Oh, I don't know. We'll go find you something going on here. There's a lot of music that we can play Native American church-wise. We can go up north. We can go up south. We can go to the Midwest. We can go to the, I don't know. We can go almost anywhere, and we can find us some great, beautiful music that'll get us going, getting us relaxed for the day, healed, and just getting ready for this up-and-coming weekend. We'll get this one going. This one's always a good one. We'll enjoy this here in a second. We'll see you back in a bit.
On
some great sounds of McClellan, Ruby Doo, and Stoner. We're going to keep it going with some Comanche Peyote songs here in a bit. We hope you're enjoying your day. I said it was 20 degrees in Burning, Montana. Boy, howdy, we hope you guys are doing all right, bundled up there. We thank y'all for watching. We love y'all up there. Here's some more. Let's get some Gilbert Tyner going. That's Gilbert Tyner. You can find that streaming on YouTube live every day, 24/7 days a week. We're going to keep it going. This one's Perry Lee Botone, songs from the Native American Church. Enjoy this one.
Hey! Hey,
Ooh, that was the sounds of Lance Pity. We hope you've been enjoying the sounds of the live drive with the native guy. We're going to go this way for a little bit. Not that
Ghirardelli
way,
Caramel Squares.
but we got them sounds coming in. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We're going to continue moving and grooving on the live drive with the native guy. Here we go. Ooh, that's the sounds of Iabe. We hope you're enjoying the sounds of the live drive with the native guy. You know, we're going to keep it going. We're going to go down some hip-hop, native hip-hop ways. So if you're listening out there, Mgeezy nodding, we hope you're listening out there. We've got some memory, I think, that's about to play here in a minute. We'll see what happens here. I don't know. I'm looking at the wrong things here. I got all kind of stuff here going on. But we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to enjoy this. We'll see you in a minute.
Memory, I feel it when you remember me. I'm proud of your every movement. I'm right here where you're walking, and I'm listening while you're talking. I lift you up when you be down. You can check it anytime with me and say it's safe to sound. I know I'm just a memory. I feel it when you remember me. I'm proud of your every movement. I'm right here where you're walking, and I'm listening while you're talking. I lift you up when you be down. You can check it anytime with me and say it's safe to sound. It's like you're gaining everything except for yourself. You fill the void with plenty things, never worried about your health. You try to remember, but the memories are foggy. You'll fall asleep for all September if the weather be too groggy. You were going with the flow till the end until let you go. Now you're drifting through the sea with the stars guiding you, and the waves that you're riding got you feeling so free. You find yourself still searching for what I don't know. Could it be for your childhood or something you let go? Could it be for your soul? As you flip through all the pages, you could rebuild all the stages and start to heal from the pain that is deep within your brain. I know it's something strange, except the change is not the same. I say it's not your fault for why you're locked up like a vault. I took a look inside your journal, within you conquered every hurdle. Will the circle be unbroken when the last words are spoken? Here's to you, staying golden. I know I'm just a memory, I feel it when you remember me. I'm proud of your every movement. I'm right here where you're walking, and I'm listening while you're talking. I lift you up when you be down. You can check it anytime with me and say it's safe to sound. I know I'm just a memory, I feel it when you remember me. I'm proud of your every movement. I'm right here where you're walking, and I'm listening while you're talking. I lift you up when you be down. You can check it anytime with me and say it's safe to sound. I felt the pain that left an imprint on your brain. I know it kept you from yourself and experiencing your own change. You were frozen in the moment while the world became estranged. All alone in your home, no one calling up your phone. Feeling out your comfort zone, but that's the only time to grow. All I gotta say is that you're doing just decent. Keep your head above the water or just stay out the deep end. Now I can only give advice to try and help you with your fights. Only you can choose what's right. I pray you never lose sight of the path that you want. Every story has a fight or a battle in the night. You fight a never-ending war with these people wanting more. I see your body getting weak. You feel your bones becoming sore. I can hear it when you speak. You want to take a different course the way you've never been before. When no one knows your name, I can say that be a change, almost shocking to the brain. I know I'm just a memory, I feel it when you remember me. I'm proud of your every movement. I'm right here where you're walking, and I'm listening while you're talking. I lift you up when you be down. You can check it anytime with me and say it's safe to sound. I know I'm just a memory, I feel it when you remember me. I'm proud of your every movement. I'm right here where you're walking, and I'm listening while you're talking. I lift you up when you be down. You can check it anytime with me and say it's safe to sound.
Ooh, that's the fresh beats of Mgeezy nodding. Boy, howdy, we're going to go and continue down this road with Mgeezy. He's got some more music. You know, we're going to go listen to Truth Is No Mystery. We're going to get you lined up here in a second with all some great music. We hope you're enjoying our live drive with the native guy. Truth Is No Mystery. Listen in.
Full of anguish and they're speaking a broken language. Many suffer empty, aimless. We ain't strangers to your system, cause we know your people hate us. Your educators and degrade us, slowly fading like our history. The truth is no mystery. My people are full of anguish and they're speaking a broken language. Many suffer empty, aimless. We ain't strangers to your system, cause we know your people hate us. Your educators and degrade us, slowly fading like our history. The truth is no mystery. We always have to look at everything that has been done. All the children that you took, they said this for their God and they could never do no wrong. They killed the savage and the man while they ravaged up the lands. They pretend like they don't notice while we try and take a stand. All my people staying focused on a way to understand why they did the things they did. Kids were locked up in some cages by these pedophiles and rapists. They nearly murdered every child and now they want to reconcile them. I'm the only one that thinks that what they say is fucking wild, but I guess that is the message. Forgive and live, they talk pretentious just to try and break the tension. They deflected every question about the children of selection, about the way they did inspections. My people are full of anguish and they're speaking a broken language. Many suffer and seem aimless. We ain't strangers to your system, cause we know your people hate us. Your educators and degrade us, we're slowly fading like our history. The truth is no mystery. My people are full of anguish and they're speaking a broken language. Many suffer and seem aimless. We ain't strangers to your system, cause we know your people hate us. Your educators and degrade us, we're slowly fading like our history. The truth is no mystery. They don't speak about the graves while they counting up the blessings. They're discussed about ways to beat us till we got the message. We're no longer in those days, and still my people suffer. We're still dealing with the pain. Some play life like it's a game, others are fighting for a change while they're breaking all these treaties, seizing any opportunity to try and gain immunity. They're pillaging our villages, my neighbors know how real it is. We're something else indigenous, let me speak for all my creatures. I be that fire keeper, I send my prayers to the sky for my people that have died, for my people that wonder why. I send my strength and hope we find it to our nations. I'm blinded, I found this mountain, chose the climate, got familiar with the climate. Tarnished till we shine, cause we be those gems and diamonds. I said tarnished till we shine, cause we be those gems and diamonds.
Ooh, that's M. Gizzy Nodden. We appreciate that sound. Let's keep it going. Sten Jod, rest.
You're so weird.
Yeah, JB.
Johnny on the track. You already know what it is, CMG. Been out here doing this shit many moons now. I had to get it on my own since I was 13. Had a few red streams. Had to dig deep, had to find a warrior within me, yeah. The bottom where I come from, so I know what the struggle like. Obstacles I've overcome, living the trouble life, yeah. Everything we go through, we supposed to, it's just a part of life, yeah. Everyone who meets you is supposed to, wrong or right, yeah. Every day's another day to build a better you and a better life, yeah. We all slip and fall, we all stumble backwards in search for the light, yeah. I've been through some very bad days, had more than a few bad nights. Had to hold on even when I wanna let it all go, just to see if I could fly. I felt so lost, couldn't find my way. I felt I was stuck in a maze. On my own creation, lack of the patience with a mirror in my face, yeah. I had to get it on my own since I was 13. Had a few red streams. Had to dig deep, had to find a warrior within me, yeah. The bottom where I come from, so I know what the struggle like. Obstacles I've overcome, living a trouble life, yeah. No blame in the game, days gon' play, and them haters gon' hate, yeah. You can try to relate, maybe you can, or maybe you can't, yeah. You can get it, he can get it, she can get it, but who really want it more? Here's the thing, I'ma try to run it down up, truly get my people out the mud, I put it on my name. Smudge in the wind, prayers go up, tobacco down. Missing again, photos go up, but we never hear a sound. I came a long way, too far to turn back now, can't sit and do nothing. Voice of the 7th generation, time to stand up and really say something, yeah. I had to get it on my own since I was was 13, had a few red streams. Had to dig deep, had to find a warrior within me, yeah, yeah. The bottom where I come from, so I know what the struggle like. Obstacles I've overcome, living the trouble life, yeah.
Oh, the beats and sounds of Stan Jotty. What a great song that was. We're going to continue rolling on this mix of some live music. You know, we're going to keep you going. Here's some great stuff, some Oklahoma shit. Enjoy.
They just want to make sure you're taking care of your family and they got smiles on their face.
Underdog, I let you know the state of mind. Biggest casino in the world. I got a chance to win. And I'ma bet it all before I roll the dice. Cause holding back might cost me more. I wanna hold it back at all. I gotta do it boomer sooner. I can't wait for later. Cowboys, pistols firing, and my guns are blazing. I got lions and lanes, and I always stay. And my state is the greatest. So hear what I'm saying. I'm from that OC row in Fifth, Oklahoma. 918 represent Oklahoma. 580, yeah, it's lit, Oklahoma. 539, what it is, Oklahoma.
I'm from that reservation life, Oklahoma. 918 represent Oklahoma. 405, yeah, it's lit, Oklahoma. Native life, what it is. Me and Pool Creek homes, I was raised in one of those. Resi shoes, Resi hat, went to school with Resi clothes. Grew up got the rough, but f*** it, that's just how we go. I-75 as we moving through the red state. Rims flicking, reflections of the candy paint. Learn how to hustle, just watching all these heavyweights. I'm from the aunties in the kitchen, smell like wild onions, eggs, fried bread, salty dipping, slipping through the red. Niggas round here, grill, got with beaded chains. In and out the toaster like the drillers or what a game or something like the thunder boy. I show up hella sooner. I'm a daddy, only boy, Johnny, outside loser. Hip hop, Jim Thorpe, Oklahoma, Nation, legendary, raised in the pavement. Oklahoma, let it cool, we sit back, we blaze it. Underdog after the lit track, it's amazing. I'm from the reservation life, now when they represent 405, yeah, it's lit. Native life, what it is.
I'm from that OC row in Fifth, Oklahoma. 918 represent Oklahoma. 580, yeah, it's lit, Oklahoma. 539, what it is, Oklahoma. It's the underdog.
Ooh, that's the Underdog. Yeah. What a great song that was. We're going to keep you rolling. We're going to keep you moving. We're going to keep you grooving. Here's one. Some of y'all, you might enjoy this one. You might not. I don't know. We're just going to keep moving and grooving and dancing our way down the Powwow Trail. Enjoy this one here. We'll see ya. No, maybe not here, but you know it's about ready to get queued up. So here we go. Ooh, the sounds of our old people. Boy, Hattie, that one was a good one. We hope you're enjoying the sounds of the live drive with the Native Guy. That's me, your host, the Native Guy. We're here sitting in TP Studio 1 of Lawton, Oklahoma. Boy, Hattie, it's just been another great day here in the southwest of the United States. We're going to go continue moving on a different route here. This one is coming from the Navajo Nation. This is going to be Deaf Eye Mamas. You enjoy. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, this isn't a pot of gold, it's a bowl of pasta. No one thought he would go to where no one thought of. Yeah, over by the water, the ocean agua, floating in the open out of Okinawa. I can see it in the deli home and I know it's sour. We came from broken homes, no sober fathers. For the children with birthdays and no pinatas. I'ma hold it proper, this is for my mamas.
Holding me down, she be Victoria. Holding me down, Mama Victoria. Holding me down, she's been Victoria. She be holding me down.
Shout out to Mother Earth and my mother's womb. The first drum I heard was hers pumping through. She gave birth to two sons, one was due. A man now, but as a child, who would you run into? Yeah, that's my mother, and she held me close. A connection is telekinetic, no Sally phones. 9 months and you could tell by how the belly grows. So much love that I couldn't tell if we was hella bro. A gemstone from the sea, a shiny pearl. I love my mother more than this entire world. From Marina Del Rey to the Eastern Bay. Sunrise on the ocean, go and seize the day. Yeah, matrilineal women will lead the way. The beauty way, leap of faith, dream away. I believe that she's a goddess and I know she got us. I'ma hold it proud, this is for my mamas.
Holding me down, Mama Victoria. Holding me down, Victoria. Holding me down, Mama Victoria. She be holding me down.
I yell another verse, I'm dwelling in my words. On an interstellar crush, no telling if it hurts, but I can feel her worth. The conscious multiverse in her winter weather rush. Enter heaven's touch on a fellow brother's birth, and he will live in us as we're spelling out his hers. A bitter blessing blush as the center crescent clutch. Sentimental mush with my pen and pencil brush. Moments to memories and magical amusements. Motions and melodies making acts with the music. She's my stronghold inside, we know that. Water is for life, carry on, I'll follow the tide. No past, so class, warmth of a goddess. Let your worries wash away when the storm is upon us. Heal from the trauma when she's pouring out lava. Got love for our fathers, but do more for our mamas.
Lifting me up, holding me down, Mama Victoria. Holding me down, she be Victoria. She be holding me down, Mama Victoria. Holding me down.
the sweet sounds of Defy. You can see that streaming there on our native broadcast network, radio.net. If you can't watch here live, you can always see us streaming on the native broadcast network, radio.net. We're going to continue rolling and grooving. That's what we're doing on the Powwow Trail today. We're just rolling and grooving. We've got a little bit more time to go. We've got some things to get moving on. You know what? We always enjoy the sounds of different types of styles of music, different types of things we got going on. Maybe we start looking at some different hip-hop music. We're going to look at some rock music, you know. I'm going to play this one. This one came across the other day. It was pretty neat. Maybe you might listen to it. Maybe you might hear it. His name is Brock Stonefish. Maybe you've heard of him. Maybe you haven't. He's got some pretty cool music that's going that I was checking out the other day. And boy, honey, it's just one of those things. He can get you grooving and get you moving with some Brock Stonefish. We're going to check some of his videos out here if we can get them going here. I'm going to see there. Here's the one I want to play. Here we go. We're going to get this one going. This one's called Turtle Island. This is by Brock Stonefish. You're going to enjoy this one here. We're going to get everything queued up here in the correct way, but we hope you're enjoying it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Come support our page. Come help our growth. We have affiliates on our website. Go hit those links. That's like 1-800-FLORAL, their premier site you can recommend with confidence. We offer hundreds of beautiful flowers, plants, gift baskets, products that are sure to please with same-day, next-day professional florist delivery. 90 years of experience and a name your customers can trust. Join now and see how 1-800-FLORALS can become one of your best online partners. Go check them out. They're at our website, Native Broadcast Network, radio.net. You can also go hit one of our affiliate links, Russell Stover Candies and its family brands. They've grown into one of America's leading makers of chocolates. They offer consumers high-quality candies at affordable prices. They're handcrafted in small batches. And most importantly, they're made in America. Their website offers a wide variety of everyday sugar-free seasonal products you may not find at other outlets. Their product line is always growing with new chocolates, candies, and seasonal items added throughout the year. You can always go find their links on our website, Native Broadcast Network, radio.net. That's Native Broadcast Network, radio.net. Go and hit those links. You can go and get you some great chocolates and be shopping here at any time. But here, we're going to continue moving on the Powwow Trail. We're going to get you some Brock Stonefish queued up. You enjoy this. We'll see you in a minute.
I don't know my hometown, do you know? I don't know that I understand can go. Well, I know, yes I know, you don't know. Well, you know, Columbus called me Indio. She called me savage. If she ever called me darling,
that's the sounds of Brock Stonefish, this girl from Turtle Island. You can go find his music there at CD Baby. We want you to go check that out. Go get him some more plays. He just been up there. That's only got a few songs. Go subscribe his music there on YouTube. We're gonna go get some more playing here in a bit. We hope you're enjoying your drive on the live drive with the Native Guy. That's me, your host, the Native Guy. We're here in the plains of TP Studio One of Southwest Oklahoma. We're just doing our thing. We're driving around. Here we go. Let's do some different songs here. This one is going to be called Residential Redemption. You enjoy it. It's from that same musician you just heard, Brock Stonefish. Enjoy.
I just wanna go home, back to the place I was born. Stay down here all alone with this itchy blanket, and she said I'd make it if I sang a song. I'd have till the end. I guess I'll see them again. She said, go to sleep. Tomorrow you can weep. Then she sang a song. Black card to my brother, little sister. It took me from my mother, I never kissed her. Why couldn't it be any other holy master? Still I'm all alone. I can't find a home, but I can sing a song. Stand fully grown. The land beneath my feet, I was born. But yet something seems left all alone. When we go to sleep, we sit awake and we forget our song. Started when the black card took my brother and little sister. It took me from my mother, I never kissed her. Why couldn't it be any other holy master? Still I'm all alone. I can't find a home, but I can sing a song.
That was the sound of Brock Stonefish, Residential Redemption. What a great song that was. You know, we're going to keep rolling on down the powwow trail. We've been listening to all kind of music. We want you to enjoy some more music. We're going to continue figuring out what we want to do on this final few minutes of our Native Broadcast Network. We're moving into the final beats of, here, we'll get these guys moving. Here you go. The sounds of the Native Broadcast Network. You had Mike Bone featuring Young Buffalo Hearse,
to the dance to the beat of the drum. We thank you for joining us here on the live drive with the Native Guy. We're just going to continue grooving and getting you moving on this final few minutes of the Native Broadcast Network. You know, we've got a little bit to go here. You know, we might play the, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
Hey!
Ooh, that was the sounds of Stony Park. We hope you're enjoying the sounds of the live drive with the native guy. We're continuing rolling on down this park as you see on the screen. That's our website, www.nativebroadcastnetworkradio.net. That's nativebroadcastnetworkradio.net. Go over there and hit that link as you can go find some great music. You can go find some great things that we have on our page. You know, we got all kind of things going on here at the Native Broadcast Network. We just want you all to come and join in and get in this revolution that we got going on. You know, we're going to end it with some Young Spirit, some pre-round dance songs. We'll see ya on the Pow Wow Trail. Enjoy. Thank you for watching and listening on the live drive with the native guy. Our live stream will end, but continue listening to the live stream with Live with the Native Guy on the Radio Broadcast Network. Live with the Native Guy at the Native Broadcast Network Radio.net. This stream was brought to you by GameFly. GameFly is one of the leading online video rental services in the United States. They deliver the widest selection and availability of games for all major consoles. You can get GameFly members, get free shipping on products such as controllers, accessories, and collections. And also, you can find that at the Native Broadcast Network Radio.net. Hit one of their affiliate links. You can get you 1-800-Florals, their premier site that you can recommend with confidence. They offer hundreds of beautiful floral plant and gift basket products that are sure to please with same day and next day professional florist delivery, 90 years of experience, and a name you yourself can trust. Join now and see how 1-800-Florals can become one of your best online partners. Go hit that on our link at 1-800-Florals. That's on our Native Broadcast Network Radio.net. We thank you for joining us on the live drive with the Native Guy.
I think I'm falling for you.
Follow this thread, and bam! Tax credit.